After 25 years, we finally see Rocks D Xebec's 20 billion berry crew. The Rocks pirates land at the shores of God Valley. We see Whitebeard, Shiki, Big Mom, Kaido, Stussy, Captain John, Gloriosa, Wang Xi, and other big-named pirates under one flag, the Rocks pirates. However, Whitebeard stating that he's not a subordinate of Rocks further proves our point that the entirety of the Rocks pirates came under one flag for a specific purpose, and that was to go against the authority of the world government. There was no respect or love for each other. They all had one specific goal. Rocks wanted to become the king of the world, while Kaido hated the world government for trying to enslave him as a kid due to his race and strength. Even Whitebeard's home country was invaded by pirates on a regular basis, as they were too poor to pay tribute to the world government for protection. As for Lin, who at this point had 30 kids. Wait. He had 30 kids. Yo, she belongs on the streets, bro. Big Mom's goal was to create a utopia without prejudice from the Celestials and world government. I remember old Miss Buckingham telling Weevil about his daddy. Well, she might not actually be wrong at all, because turns out Whitebeard raised her up. I mean, look at them. They seem more like a couple than you and your right hand. Furthermore, we see a young Gloriosa. Who? Y'all don't remember the old ex-Empress of Amazon, Lily? Who? Well, turns out she used to be part of the Rocks pirates and was in love with Rocks. In chapter 522, Gloriosa had stated that every Kuja pirate empress goes through a situation called the love sickness. The way love sickness works is that each empress falls in love at some point in their life with a man, but due to the nature of Amazon Lily, the man ends up leaving the country. The pain the empress feels after separation is usually suppressed within them and is extremely high to a point that it ends up killing them. The only cure is to leave with the man they fell in love with. Furthermore, Hancock left with Luffy to Impel Down when she had this sickness, and Shaki ended up with Rayleigh, but what about Gloriosa? Well, for her, it was Rocks. After the death of Rocks on God Valley, she had to move on, so the sickness lifted from her, allowing her to return back to Amazon Lily and become an elder consultant to the then Empress, likely being Shaki. Gloriosa being in love with Rocks gives us a lot of hints towards his character, especially coupled with how Whitebeard calls him an idiot who will lose sight of their main goal. This kind of reminding me of someone. Yo, is he Luffy? It makes sense that Luffy and Rocks would have things in common, as they both tread the same path of liberation. This is similar to how Kaido and Big Mom both had things in common with Luffy. Big Mom's Totoland was without discrimination and hardship, something that Luffy preaches. Kaido's crew were extremely loyal to him, like with King and Ulti, and he was waiting for Joy Boy's liberation. But they both had flaws in their ideals, with Big Mom taking the lifespan of her people for her own selfish gain, and Kaido, well, bro saw everyone weak as slaves who don't deserve anything. So Rocks might have similar mannerisms to Luffy, but they have glaring differences. The main one being Rocks wanting to be a king or conqueror of the world. That is how he wants to bring liberation, which is something Luffy has stated time and time again he will never do. We also get a glimpse at the Rocks pirates dynamic as a crew, where they will steal the devil fruits themselves, and whoever finds it keeps it. This very dog-eat-dog attitude is the reason for the flaw in the Rocks pirates, as when in battle, every man is for themselves. They don't fight as a unit, but rather as individuals with their own goals and desires. The only one who seems to have a brain is Whitebeard, who says that they need to stay focused as their main objective is to recover the treasure stolen from Full Elite Island. But if you guys want to know more about the God Valley incident and like what the matchups were and how like Dragon was also there, then watch this video where we explain the entire life of Monkey D. Dragon and even figured out his fruit.